This is Lord Rick of the Paranormal Ghost Society. It's at Sunset Garden Cemetery. And this is our special Halloween investigation. The Garden Cemetery was established in the late 1800s. Interred here are the generations of prominent Carson Valley families. All who laid to rest here are a part of the history of this community and their contributions of the valley that stand today. Carson Valley has proudly sent men and women to serve the nation in many conflicts, both here in the United States and around the world. Veterans of the Civil War, Spanish-American War, World War I and World War II, Korean War, and the Vietnam War are laid to rest here. Garden Cemetery Board has managed the cemetery for over a century. And of course, you know, this is a typical residential neighborhood here in Gardnerville. We're surrounded 360 degrees by mountains. That's the Carson Range covered in snow. And we got a full moon almost. It's a couple days before Halloween. And of course you could see it's called Garden Cemetery, the street. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to head to the old section. And we're going to go ahead and I'm taking EVPs. A good ghost hunter is somebody who can do it day or night and still produce the same results any other group could produce. And this is the whole thing. If you want to be thorough in your research, you should be able to be versatile between going day to night. So I chose to go right before the sun goes down so that I get to enjoy both the evening, why it's still a little light out, and in the dark. Of course, there are a lot of houses that border the cemetery, and you know, it's police watch and cops come by and patrol because they don't want vandals. So that's why we're trying to do our investigation early as well, to be respectful, and there's nothing wrong in that. But this obviously is the historic section right here. You can see the wrought iron. Gardnerville, you know, dates back to the mid-1800s. So does the town of Minden. And of course, we've done the Dangberg Ranch. Those were the owners who built up the town of Minden. And Minden and Gardnerville, there's really no separation. Beautiful, ornate wrought iron. You can see, I mean, they don't do this type of wrought iron anymore. This type of architecture. It's very rare. And I'm going to go through the cemetery. We're going to take some EVPs, look for some ghosts. It's near Halloween. You know, it's kind of got that creepy feeling. The farther you go back, the more foreboding it is. But we're going to definitely concentrate not so much on the newer graves, but more of the older section. The sections with the wrought iron and the creaky gates and the, you know, dilapidated stones. Like, for example, this here. It's cracked. You can barely even read it. It says August Rattleoff. And till 1910, born in 1862. These people seen the early pioneer days in this valley. Back then, this was open farmland. There was no houses back here. And there's still a lot of ranches and sights to see. But you can see, I mean, it's a beautiful cemetery. And it has a lot to offer to a ghost hunter such as myself. I consider myself a paranormal investigator because we can go for 1 week from looking for Sasquatch the next week to, you know, sitting here getting EVPs and actually recording some ghostly voices and catching some eerie phenomena. But we do love everybody who tunes on into our videos. We enjoy all the support that we get. I wish that more people would get involved with our investigations. That includes Tammy. But, you know, this is what it is about. For example, giant cross and made out of iron. Very old one here. 1913 she passed away, but she was born 1890, so obviously this is darling wife, so she was only 23 years old when she died. This one here, just an amazing plot. 1885 to about 1910. But anyways, moon's coming out, darkness setting in. I'd like to get some photos. This is Lord Rick of the Paranormal and Ghost Society. Check us out. www.paranormal ghostsociety.org.